Hey guys, Richard here. So in this review I want to talk to you about a product called PinWizz. So in a nutshell, this is a Pinterest automation tool that really promises to drive targeted traffic to any of your offers online. So I'm going to take you into the application itself. I'll show you around, I'll show you the various parts of this application, and then I'll explain to you a little bit about what I think about this strategy and really give you some of my own experience trying automation software like this with a platform like Pinterest. So guys, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. So PinWizz is due to be released on Saturday the 3rd at 11 AM Eastern. It's by Rudy Rudra and it comes off the Warrior Plus network. As usual guys, we'll go through the product, I'll go through the members area, we'll talk about the sales page, I'll go through the upgrades, I'll tell you what's good about the product and what's not so good about the product, and I'll give you my summary based on many years online buying products just like this one. Based on this information, you can go ahead and decide if this is going to be a good purchase for you. So basically this is a Pinterest automation software. It's push button easy software apparently. There's no additional cost. It's complete training included. It's never seen before technology, which just is not true. And it's 30-day money back guarantee. And guys, just before I go on, if you go online and look for Pinterest automation software, there's so many softwares out there. The biggest one is Tailwind, which is connected directly with Pinterest and provides all of this type of functionality apart from all of the spammy bits that I'm going to go ahead and show you. So guys, just before I move off the sales page, and I will come back to this, it just say brand new technology helps marketers drive automated traffic. And this is where I wish they wouldn't do things like this, because straight away I kind of look at this product and think, well, I've seen this before. And when I look at the training, this was actually called Pinterest Traffic and it was being released in 2019. Now I don't want to kind of point out things like this, but why make the claim when it's very obvious that this is some kind of white label regurgitated app with a different name? I don't understand why they try and get away with this stuff. But this is the dashboard guys. It's nice enough looking. The whole interface is nice enough looking, to be honest. They have a photo editor here, which is really poor. You can go ahead and select images here to edit inside this photo editor. I'll just click on this one. It's got very basic functionality, and the idea of this is that I can go ahead and make my pins in this photo editor to actually upload into the system. So that's fair enough. It's really poor quality, but they have some kind of photo editor there for you. I would go over to Canva and I would make my pins in Canva if you really wanted to get into Pinterest. All you need to do is come over to Canva, completely free account, go down to Pinterest pin, and this gives you a really nice photo editor. It's the one that I use, and it's got so many options on the left hand side here. There's lots of done for you options here. Now all I need to do is pick one of these done for you options and I can start editing this. I can come over here, I can go to photos, I can go to text, I can add a video here, which is a really nice feature. If you go ahead and add a video to your pins, that's always really nice now in Pinterest, and some of my pins have got videos on them. You see that looks really cool, and you can write all sorts of text over that. This isn't really a Canva tutorial, but just to explain to you that this photo editor is pretty poor compared to what Canva can do completely for free. So that's the photo editor part. You have a Pinterest account here. You need to go ahead and connect your Pinterest accounts, and these are the kind of Pinterest accounts that have already been connected. You can come here, and once you've connected your Pinterest accounts, you can come along and have a look at the various boards of those Pinterest accounts. So anybody who's connected here already will have their boards listed. You can come along here and actually search for boards. So Pinterest in itself is a collection of images that you post. So if I show you my own Pinterest account, basically I'll just show you my profile. Now this is my Pinterest account. Now I got 2,000 followers on Pinterest and 2,500 monthly viewers, but I very rarely use it. All I do is upload the odd thing to this. Once I post it on YouTube, I usually upload it to this as well. And you can see I've got lots of different pins here. Now the cooler ones are the ones that I've got videos on, like this one. And essentially this is the kind of thing that you want to be building. So these are the various types of pins that you would put on here, and the idea is that you would come along here and just add pins into Pinterest, and people come along and like them, they view them, and you can potentially get some good traffic off these if they come along and click your link over to your particular website. So that's how the actual Pinterest works. Now what you can do is go ahead and join boards. So if I come in here and actually look for make money boards, I can go along and join those boards theoretically so that I can start posting things on those boards. Now, one thing you do need to make sure you are following on those boards is the rules. Some of these boards are free to join and nobody really cares. A lot of the boards actually have rules and don't allow you to post links or certain types of pins, and also maybe invite only. But essentially what I can do is start following all of these boards and actually trying to pin within those boards. That's the idea. Now this will give you a follow account, which is quite useful in some ways because you'll see what the bigger boards are. The only problem with Pinterest is it is very hard to get people to come off Pinterest onto your actual own offers. It just seems to be the way that the whole platform works. Essentially going ahead and actually trying to follow people and getting them to be interested in your content is a good way to drive traffic back to your own website. Now that's all well and good, and the searching boards functionality is all well and good. You can go ahead and follow all of these. The searching pins is exactly the same. It's a very similar thing where I can go ahead and search for various pins, and then if I look at the pin details I can go comment on these pins. Now this is where it kind of goes downhill a little bit for me, because what they do in the training is they say you just need to comment on this pin and then add an affiliate link on your comment, and all you need to do is every single day come in here, comment on every single pin and add your affiliate link, and that's their version of giving value to people. And the best way you can market online is by giving value first and then potentially getting people interested in the product or service you have to offer second. Now the problem with this tactic is that all I'm really doing is trying to spam everybody I'm following, and it's a very poor way of actually trying to get the message out there about your products and services. It really is. What it is basically just spam. So they're saying that you have the ability to come down here basically, and once you search for all of these pins you can come down here and just every single one manually go ahead and do a little comment there, add my HTTP really cool link's going to make me a fortune, and then add that to scheduler, press submit, and that'll be added to the scheduler. So I think this is a really spammy strategy to use, and the only thing that will end up happening is you will end up getting banned from Pinterest. Because if you follow too many people on here, and they do in fairness advise you can only follow 100 people a day, and you start spamming out links to all those people, it won't be long before you end up getting banned by Pinterest. Now I know that for certain because I've had my own account banned in the past when I tried to use real automation software on it, where you actually told it to go ahead and follow people automatically, and then it's suddenly the algorithm picks up on it and it bans you. So you're going to be very careful on platforms like Pinterest, because there is people watching how many people you're following, and they're looking for unnatural behavior, something that could potentially be a machine. Now this isn't actually even automated, because I have to go into these each one, click each one, and then do my little comment with my thing and add it to the scheduler. So I guess the scheduler is a certain form of automation, but to you to do this, your business is literally sitting here searching for pins and then going into each one of these pins and adding your link. That's not automated, is it? And there's no other way on here that I can see how to automate this any better. all it's doing is allowing me to see these various pins and then go ahead and comment on them. So that's not very good. That's very, very spammy to me. You can go ahead and add pins here. All you need to do is find a board that you've already followed and try and add a pin to there, add a pin title, add a pin description, add your pin link, and then choose an image and then submit. But you can do that straight from Canva. Again, if I go into Canva, if I wanted to publish this to Pinterest, I connect it to my Pinterest account. Basically, all of my boards are there. I can just go ahead and hit one of these and then just go ahead and pin. So there's no different from having it in Pinterest completely for free. So far I see no advantage of this over something like Canva. I really don't. So that's the add pin. You have a URL shortener here, which is just a way that you can get one of your long affiliate links from places like ClickBank and shorten it into a tiny URL, which again looks really spammy. You know, people are used to these types of links now, these tiny URL links. You won't get anybody to go ahead and click that. You really won't. You have done few images here. You can go ahead and search for images, and it's obviously coming off some kind of one of the free databases. There you are, it's pulling that off one of the free image sites. Again, go to Canva, much better quality. You have exclusive Pinterest training here, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with this training as it is. It just teaches you how to go ahead and choose your niche, choose an offer, get targeted followers on Pinterest. There's no real problems with any of these, but this is where it then goes downhill for me, where it says your comment must include a call to action. So you say you want to be commenting on people's pins. Hey, comment. Hey, want to make $100 a day? Check out this tinyurl.com. That's not my business model, guys, and I don't think it should be yours either if you're serious about making money online. You have some software video training here which teaches you how to use this actual software itself. Again, very, very simple, 1 or 2 minutes here or there. Just teach you how to use all of the various components of this. Nothing really wrong with this. It'll actually teach you how to build a Pinterest account, how to search for pins, how to add pins, and how to use the URL shortener. So nothing really problematic there. And then you have some bonuses here. So all in all, guys, this is really just an application that allows you to find pins. And the only real advantage I see is that on the actual boards, it allows you to see how many people are actually following the various boards. So let me just go back to the search boards functionality. It allows me to see a follower count, but that's it. So it does allow you to kind of target down on a potential audience. But the problem with Pinterest, it's going to take a long time for you to build up the type of following that's really going to give you a sustained business. What you don't want to do is use one of these tactics that is just going to get you 1 or 2 sales here or there. You want a sustained business. You want something you can grow. And the only way you can grow on this is by spending more and more time trying to follow more and more boards and more people. There's nothing really automated on here. And there's no real interaction with the people you're following. All you're trying to do is spam out a link, hoping that they'll click it. So just on back over to the sales page. Again, nothing really too outlandish on this sales page either. You can get traffic from Pinterest, but you have to work really hard to get it. Again, these income claims, not too bad. You know, there's no real issue. This is an alarm bell for me. If these guys are promoting this vendor, then that's something that I wouldn't trust. Nothing really crazy and over the top here. It does explain what it does. It's quite matter of fact, so no real problems with the sales page. I just think that them trying to teach you the spammy side of this tactic is quite poor. So just a quick note on the scheduling pins. There is nothing on here that shows me what pins are being scheduled where. And if I come across to Tailwind, which is the actual application I use when I was on Pinterest a little bit more than I am these days, there is actually all sorts of pin scheduling. If I look at the publisher side of this, I can see exactly when my pins are being scheduled. So this is my schedule here, and these are the pins that are due to be posted. So I can see what's being posted when. So what I would advise you to do is just open a Pinterest account and then come over to Tailwind and use this application to publish your pins, if that's what you wanted to do. So this Tailwind in conjunction with Canva and Pinterest itself is all you need. You don't need any other software, because I can just go into Pinterest and follow people myself if I want to. I'll come over to Pinterest now and I'll say I want to look for people who are into affiliate marketing for beginners, and just come over to here and put people, and it'll show you all the different people that you can follow. And again, it's got their followers here, it's got the number of boards there on here. You could look for boards and go on here and look for boards, and it usually gives you all of these different types of boards. And you know, rule of thumb, the more pins they have, more likely the more followers they have. So if I just look on this one here, that's got 5,000 followers. This is the one I'd probably follow. So that's all you need to do on Pinterest itself. You don't need a piece of software to do it for you, especially one that's not really got any kind of functionality. Tailwind has got much better functionality than this software has. So guys, I just had a good look at this value. Again, I'm sure nobody ever reads these, but this is $15,000 worth of value, which apparently you're going to get for $17. So that's all ridiculous. Ignore all that. And it's got a 30-day ironclad money back guarantee. So if you're not completely satisfied, you can get your money back. So guys, the front end $17. OTO1 is the unlimited version, which is $37. The second number is always the downsell, down to $27. OTO2 is the pro version at $47, down to $37. OTO3 is the done for you version, which is $197 down to $97. OTO4 is the exclusive version, which is $47 down to $37. And OTO5 is the reseller version, which is $97 down to $67. And what I'll do, if you are interested in any of this, I won't promote this product, but I'll leave the information about the OTOs down in the description below. So what's good about the product? The software works. I think the training is fine. No issues with the training, and it's got a 30-day guarantee. What's not so good about the product? Well, the quality of the editor that they provide is pretty poor. And I've already showed you Canva, and I'll leave you links to Canva and Tailwind in the description below so you can check them out. That's what you need to be doing when you're creating pins. It's so easy in Canva and so much better. This isn't unique. I didn't show you the actual training itself, but this is a product that was released in 2019, and at that stage within the training it was called Pinterest traffic, so it's not unique. You will get banned for adding too many people. You've got to be careful when you're adding people in Pinterest. If they see unusual behavior, they'll ban you outright. You'll have a hell of a problem to get your account back, which you could well have built up to a quite significant number of followers by then, right? Now, just because you've got a lot of followers on Pinterest doesn't mean you're going to get loads and loads of clicks, because Pinterest is an easy place to get followers. It's just quite difficult to get people off the platform. Sales page is very misleading. Value claims are just completely made up. They're not real. I don't think this is needed at all. And the bulk commenting, which isn't really bulk commenting, it's just a way that you can go ahead and comment quicker on pins. Their advice about how to use that is just basically creating spam. And just one other issue about that. If you're sending people straight to a offer, then you'll never see those people again, and they'll never click on your links again. In any kind of business like this where you've got something like Pinterest, you need to be sending them to a landing page so you can collect email addresses and get their details so that you can market to them at a later date, because very few people will see your link, bounce over to your offer and then buy straight away. So you need to have more of a business established before you can use things like Pinterest to drive traffic. You absolutely can drive traffic with Pinterest as long as you're doing it in a very subtle way, and that the growth on Pinterest is organic. So I'm going to give this a 2 out of 10, mainly because I don't like the spammy advice that they give you within the training, and you will get your account banned if you start following too many people too often. So guys, thanks for watching. My name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. Don't forget, these reviews are based on my own opinion, based on many years online buying products just like this one, and having had my accounts banned on Pinterest, understanding how delicate that platform can be. I just want to make sure you're very aware of the pitfalls that you can have before you go ahead and use software like this one. If you haven't been over to our channel before, please go ahead and hit the subscribe and notification bell, and I'll let you know whenever I release new videos. And guys, if you're looking to build a long-term sustainable business online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below over to the School of Nomads, and I'll take you through the whole process step by step. Until next time guys, take care.